earlier in the interview, you brought up the Glocke, or the bell, which, to put a bit of context, was a purported top-secret technological device allegedly developed by Nazi Germany in the 1940s.
Yes.
According to some accounts, the Glocke was a bell-shaped machine said to harness a mysterious metallic fluid for anti-gravity, free energy, and even time distortion experiments. Since we're talking about the evolution of the airships, how does the Glocke, the Nazi bell, fit into all this?
I think the bell has had everything to do with it. There's a beautiful book put out by the Stephen Romano Gallery, okay? And it's called The Art of Dellschau. And it's the best book on Dellschau's art, his claim, his story, his illustrations of what he swore was being built and flown in the 1850s, okay? And I'm the guy that was looking through this book because Stephen sent me a copy. And I'm looking through this book and I see a proof of concept, rudimentary version of the bell. And this is Dellschau. He had done this drawing sometime after 1893, but before 1923 when he died, which predates Nazi Germany, okay? So he had claimed that these guys used this thing, this bell-shaped thing, and he has a description of it, that they were using this in the 1850s, and that's what gave the ship lift and propulsion. And I called Stephen. I said, Stephen, the bell, they were using the bell, and I told him what page it was on. He goes, oh my God, I've never noticed that. Then I told Joseph Farrell about it because he's, a foremost writer on the Nazi bell, and it blew his mind. He really started looking deeper at it, and he agrees that absolutely this Sonora Aero Club is using a rudimentary proof of concept version of the bell. Then you have Nazi Germany pop up with Die Glocke, which they took the basic concept of the bell and they juiced it up, right, with all that electricity and God knows what else, and the red mercury, so to speak, and such. So you have that in the mix, and one certainly looking like it led to the other.
Right.
Now, I think the bell is something that is very real. I think it is Vedic in its origins. Now, when I say Vedic, I mean that within the context dating before the India we know today. Now, think how long India's been around and throughout history, but this lost Vedic knowledge and civilization predates even the ancient history of the India we know today. I think that's where the knowledge that has gone into the development of this thing we call the bell, Die Glocke, I think that's where it comes from. And it had nothing to do with reverse engineering any flying saucers that came from another world.